like hopelessness and not being able to look towards the future, like not feeling like there is a future. Or at least not one to look forward to. But now in this space, between like hopeless and hopeful, I'm asking myself like, for what? Especially when I truly know that deep down in my heart of hearts, in my truest, highest, most in tune being, that like nobody that left my life is meant to be here at this moment. with that, like not needing clarity, understanding, etc., from others, I thought about just like where I put that energy to. When I was thinking about the person, I was like, I could see them, I could bare my soul, you know what I'm saying? Like really just say whatever to make me feel liberated, or like I needed them to hear me, or whatever. And it's like I'm doing all that. I'm giving like the totality of my emotions, my feelings to someone who can't hold it. Like really pour that into art, to what gives me peace, what I think is beautiful, what fulfills me. Like allow myself to paint with those colors and make them something beautiful, instead of asking someone else to help me feel a way, or like they feel a way about me, because that in some way makes me better, or more something, more something that I don't even have a word for. And they don't even have that type of relationship with themselves to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, just really like, what are you asking for? So all that to say, I'm learning to slow down. I'm learning to not look to others for so much, and look to God for everything. And to like do that, truly I have to allow my God self to be a part of me. Developing stronger intuition, discernment, relationship with self, God, more discipline, more understanding, more awareness, more accountability, more reality, like the most I don't want to say single I've been, because that's not true. I've been single for a good bit. I haven't dated anyone else. However, I feel like there was always someone on my mind. You know, always somebody I could talk to, could kick it with, or whatever, if I wanted to, or like, you know, whatever. But now I feel like it's really just me in like a different type of way. And I'm not going to people when I have problems, when I have thoughts, when I think I need advice. I'm just journaling, going within, having a conversation with myself, checking in, seeing how I really feel. How do we really feel about this? What do we really want from this? Like, are we just needing to have some type of emotional upheaval, like, or arousal, or like just like commotion, rhythm, like something going on, or are we really needing this? Like, is this something that we really can't move past? Our ego needs to be fed. Are we bored? Are we bored? Like, what's up? And I think that's beautiful. to only want what God wants from me. And that sounds so, it doesn't maybe sound that way, but when I say it, I want to feel like, oh, that's so restrictive. But it's really not. Wanting what God wants from you is wanting what's best for you. Truly. Like truly wanting what God wants from you is wanting what's best for yourself. And I think we just hear God and we feel like that take away all the fun parts, but it's the best part of everything. So, yeah, that's what's coming through for me right now. All that I can think of at the moment, at least. So, yeah. Things are changing and changing as always. I'm more interested in what's next than I have been, and I feel good about that. I've been going to the gym. I feel like way more consistently this year than I was in a minute. Honestly, really since college, I feel like I haven't worked out consistently. Like I've worked out, I've had periods where I'm riding my bike a lot, where I'm exercising at home, whatever. But like since this year started, I've been going pretty heavy, like 4 days a week, and like sticking to my routine when I'm there. Like I'm doing this, I'm pushing myself to eat when I'm tired of it. I'm gonna push it, I'm gonna grind it out. I said this is what I was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I do this every time I'm here at this point. Like you got it in you. And really just having those mental like moments with myself. And I think that's doing me a lot of good, honestly. If you are struggling with like motivation, depression, isolation, grief, I think the gym is a good like place to release, to focus on accomplishing something. And I think that does a lot for you, for me, for us. I really encourage you. And yeah. And I don't even be like listening to music all the time at the gym. I started listening to sermons at the gym, podcasts at the gym, and like it's just a nice like time to just focus on doing something. And that's important to give yourself. And I was working out for a long time with no like goal. And not that I have like these super strict goals or whatever now, but I now that I've set like goals, I think it allows me to like have something to, it gives me something to strive towards, and I think that's good. I think I need more of that, and I think not setting concrete goals, not saying the thing has limited me. And I just had to see it, to know it, to do better, to make different choices. But I think saying the thing, making smart goals, you know what I'm saying, needs to be measurable, it needs to be actionable, it needs to be in a time frame. Like I think that does a lot of good. Structure does a lot of good. Stability does a lot of good. And I hate that we have the connotation that like we can't be creative and free flowing with stability and structure. But I think it does wonders. I think it does wonders. I'm trying it. I'm liking it. Seeing good things from it. It's difficult at times, but see what happens next. Okay, it was recording. Also turned my heater off. That was in the background. Also realizing how like my hair looks. I really need to, I don't know, do something. What was I saying? But like, yeah, what is my intention? Like, what am I really asking for? And also, like, what am I putting in someone else's hands? Like, I'm really asking myself now, like, that I have more clarity and just like understanding of people, of life, of myself, like why I'm choosing to like keep myself in emotional spaces or like cling to things that hurt me 2 to 3 years ago. Like when I have the capacity to like move on and just look forward. I think that links from like, or comes from, for me, a sense of like hopelessness and not being able to look towards the future, like not feeling like there is a future. Or at least not one to look forward to. But now in this space between like hopeless and hopeful, I'm asking myself like, for what? Especially when I truly know that deep down in my heart of hearts, in my truest, highest, most in tune being, that like nobody that left my life was meant to be here at this moment for me to be who I am, for me to be going in the direction that I go in. Like everything is perfect. Everything is perfect and divine. Everything is happening as it should be. And it's like, if you believe it, you gotta believe it. You gotta believe it. You gotta believe it, and you gotta embody it. Embodiment. I don't know. I feel like I don't know what that sound was. It's just like some things you just have to experience. And I was telling myself, I feel like I've been getting the message from people that like you have to go within, you have to find it for yourself, you have to validate yourself, you have to cling to your intuition, really have true discernment. And like I feel like honestly today when I sat down for the first time, I'm like, I understand what I've been told by people with more wisdom than me, that what you're looking for, you can only give yourself. And it's like I knew it in theory, as a concept, but today, like, I feel like I felt it in my heart, like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you're looking for, you can really only give yourself. And I think you have to really give yourself permission to give yourself understanding. Because it really is a choice. God gives us the gift of choosing. But it's hard to choose. It's hard to be clear. It's hard to be definite. It's hard to be disciplined. It's hard to think for yourself. It's hard to follow God. And when I say follow God, I don't mean follow God and like follow some man in the sky that's sending down blessings. I mean follow God as in like follow the path that allows you to truly love yourself the most. And when I say love yourself the most, I mean like give yourself the most clarity. be at the most peace. Have the most genuine love. And not the most in number, but the most as in like quality. Have the most creativity, have the most passion, have the most freedom that you can by choosing what leads you there. And you can really only do that and be aligned with that, attuned to that, to see that even. If you choose yourself, I guess to say. So I guess I'm learning what that really means. I'm learning what that really means, what that really looks like, what that really requires in the day-to-day, not in the digital world, in the physical, like in the here and now, within myself, when I'm at work, when I'm at the gym, when I'm doing things I don't want to do, when I'm doing things that don't always give me the direct result that I want to, like really clinging to and living from my knowing and from what I know is true. Not because I needed somebody to validate it for me, not because I needed somebody to tell me. But because God told me and I affirmed it in myself. And like making that a real thing, like a real thing. So I think I'm learning that and how to do that, and like how to be still, how to be vulnerable and transparent, while also being strong and rooted, and unwavering yet flowing, unwavering and flowing.